I'm Heidi from DOGMANSHIP Training. Today I wanted to let you know the biggest mistake that I see people making when toilet training their puppies or even adult dogs, and that is supervision. Now, you really, when you're toilet training your puppy, to have the quickest success, you need to be able to supervise them in the areas you don't want them to go 100% of the time. Now, what that means is that 100% of the time your dog is inside, you need to be supervising them very closely. That may mean that you have them within your area and close the doors around you. So if they're in the kitchen with you, close the door so that they can't wander off or hide anywhere. Or it may mean that you have them on lead inside and just hang the lead off your arm and just let them hang about with you. You need to have that 100% success rate, and then when you cannot supervise them, you leave them in an area where it is okay for them to go to the toilet, or small enough that it's only going to be their sleeping area, such as a crate. Now, obviously as puppies, even in a crate, they can't hold their bladders for really long periods of time. So you do need to make sure they've just been out to the toilet, then put them in their crate and don't leave them in there for too long before giving them another toilet break. However, you want to be able to then, so for my puppies, I have a fully secured backyard. So what I do is I leave them a bed and somewhere obviously safe and comfortable where they could sleep. But then anywhere else they go, it's not going to be detrimental to my toilet training because they're outdoors and that's where I want them to be going to the toilet. So what that means is every time they're inside, you have the ability to reinforce what you want and what you don't want. If they're getting away, like they're walking down the hallway or they're creeping behind the couch and going to the toilet, even if that's only 10% of the time, they're still learning that sometimes it's okay to go inside. Sometimes it's fine, nobody interrupts me, nothing happens. So they're not being naughty or they're not trying to do anything wrong, they're just being opportunistic. And if they don't have to go outside to go to the toilet, they're not going to. And so we need to teach them the difference between what happens when you go inside and what happens when you go outside. So if they do go outside, you're going to obviously reward them quite heavily. You're going to tell them they're really good, you're going to praise them, you can give them treats and let them know they've done the right thing. If then they go inside, you're going to interrupt it. Now, obviously, you want to try and beat that to happening, essentially. If you notice them sniffing around, if they've just had food, water, they've just woken up, they haven't been out in a while, you're going to deliberately take them out there so that you get the opportunity to set them up for success. If, however, mistake happens and you see them start to go to the toilet, which you will because you're going to be supervising them so closely, you're going to interrupt it. So you're just going to say like a little or a no. It's not mad, it's not angry, it's just an interruption, and you're going to pick them up straight away and take them outside. You're not going to stand there and stare at them and go, oh, he's done it again or anything like that. You're just going to interrupt them and take them outside, because if they get interrupted every single time, they're going to go, there is no point even trying to go to the toilet inside, I'm just going to go straight outside. So the biggest thing you can do to help the toilet training process and speed it up as much as possible is that really close 100% of the time supervision, so that you get the opportunity to reinforce exactly what you do and don't want your puppy to do, so that there is no confusion. It's so clear, it's black and white, this is right, this is wrong. So if you have any other questions about puppy training, please feel free to send me a DM on Instagram or let me know, send me an email. You can also download my free PDF all about toilet training puppies and check it out at dogmanshiptraining.com. Thanks guys, bye.